Philippines, if, and this is a big if they are really able to reach an agreement, peace agreement with the South, with the Muslims in the South, it would be wonderful. It would be a great, great feather in the cap of the current administration. So Philippines has got tremendous potential.
You've been a big proponent of emerging markets for years, but the so-called BRIC countries aren't logging the same type of growth that they used to. Should we be looking elsewhere?
Well, you know, the BRIC story was a very cogent one because investors could easily grasp what we're talking about. 4 countries, big countries, and so it was quite popular, and we raised quite a lot of money with BRIC funds, and they did quite well. Because you must remember, China, India, Brazil, Russia, these are huge countries with lots of choices. Good stocks, bad stocks, some go up, some go down. So you have a wonderful opportunity for diversification. However, in a widely diversified portfolio, which includes frontier markets, you can often get more bang for your buck, so to speak. You know, you can get a very good increase in prices for some of the stocks.
Given the stimulus out of the US and Europe, we're seeing a lot of liquidity going into the market. Do you see hot money flowing into Asia like it did in 2008?
Yes, of course, it's happening. But you must remember, this money does not necessarily push stock prices up. And the reason is that the IPO activity, the new share issues, is enormous. In 2010, it was over 450 billion of new issues coming out in emerging markets, and over half of that was Asia. So, you know, this money is coming in, but it's being absorbed by all these new issues and does not necessarily push up the secondary market. But the secondary market is still doing reasonably well.
What type of stocks are you holding?
Particularly interested in frontier stocks these days, stocks in Nigeria, stocks in Vietnam, and so forth. But for the big funds, of course, we still own the big Chinese stocks, particularly oil companies, and we also like Thai stocks. And banks in Thailand, for example, are quite interesting. In China, the oil companies are interesting to us. So it depends on, you know, what type of fund you're looking at. But generally, for the global funds, it would be China, Thailand, India, Brazil, in that order. Then you have Russia and South Africa and other countries.